Hey, risk taker. I know this person meant the world to you, but it's time to heal, to get ready to the new chapter of your life. It is easier after the first proper heal because you already know what to do. But time doesn't help us productively as if you put more effort in it. It might take years, be ready for it, but I'm sure you got this. If you truly desire to be with somebody, I think you need to give yourself an opportunity to be in this beautiful partnership to experience love again. So let's begin. Number one, leave your emotions. Give yourself some time to process what's going on with you. It can be hurt, it can be anger. I want you to make sure that you go with it, but not for a super long period of time, just enough so that you release it and then start working on yourself. I want you to also make sure that you stop internet stalking these people. I know you do this, and this is destructive. So please, no longer baby reindeer vibes, not gonna lie. Trust me, you stalking them on the internet wouldn't change the outcome, wouldn't give you more answers, and wouldn't help you whatsoever. It might only make you more anxious, and you're simply wasting your time. Time is super precious. Number two, journaling and venting. When you do journaling, it can help with emotions as well. So every time you experience anger, hurt, put it out there. Journaling can be like, my dear diary, maybe you can express things that you're not willing to tell to the closest people you have around you. Like in me, can go to hundreds of people to vent on daily basis when I'm streaming. Sorry guys, if I go through some heartbreaks. Also, another very important point, every time you need a good advice, I wouldn't recommend you to go to people that are not successful with their love life, or they have bad connections with people, or they have bad relationships with people. I want you to pay attention to the ones who you admire. Go to these people, and maybe you're gonna have another perspective on things and see where you've been wrong, or reassure yourself, because it's easier to go to your closest friends. They're always gonna take your side. It's easier to just went to the ones who are experiencing the same problems or having the same mindset, because they just gonna validate everything you go through, and that's not what we need. We need perspective from people who are more successful in certain matters. But if it's just venting, that could be anyone who's willing to listen, depending on how deep is the heartbreak, because it can be many years of marriage. You really need to let it all out, and you might need it several times a day, several times throughout the week. Number three, I want you to get out of your head and move to your body. This is very important. You start nourishing your physical self. So exercises, gym, jogging, whatever you prefer, dancing. We need dopamine. We need it to help us, to get us back on track. Plus, it's gonna make you hot, because you don't want to be depressed and not hot. What are you saying? Anyways, I want you to make sure that you do it on daily basis, little exercises, show up for yourself. It can be meditation and yoga. In number four, I combined gratitude, learning experience, and rationalizing. With gratitude, you think about the events, you think about anything connected to this person, where you're actually grateful for the experiences, for the time together. You're grateful to learn something. And also you put a dose of optimism there, with huge amount of curiosity of, oh, what's going to be next? Or it made me feel that way. I wonder what else can spark the same feelings in me. Be curious about next steps of your life. Try to picture, try to imagine things, and create your own new reality that is super positive, nourishing, and nice. Allow yourself to believe in better things. It's a manifestation, but you need to remember, with manifestation, it's not only the thinking process, it's taking steps towards it. It's you allowing yourself to believe that there is something better for you. because I understand that at times it could feel like you will never find somebody like that. You might not experience this love again. Why not just believe in? If you already have a belief in that to the core at the time, why not changing it? And why not believe in, I definitely gonna meet somebody. I'm definitely gonna be with somebody more compatible. It's interesting how we tend to believe one thing, but like refuse to believe in something good for us. And then we dive to the stage of learning, experience, and rationalizing, thinking about, did we actually feel good around this person all the time? Did they bring out the best in us? Was there anything off at any time? Were there some signs that we didn't pay attention? Did you enjoy yourself? Have you been feeling at peace? Or were they provoking some anxiousness in you? Were you always able to communicate things clearly? Did you grow? Did these people ever cross your boundaries and you've been fine with it and you've never been vocalizing it? What needs of yours have not been met? Did your body ever tell you that something is off, something is not working? We can call it intuition. Did you listen to it? Can you recall any of these things? Were you doing your best at the time? And if you still gave your best and it didn't work out, I don't think it's meant to be. Also, think about that you've been in the same room with a person and you've been planning future while they've been thinking about stepping back from the relationship. You were not on the same page. And yeah, maybe you think that how could they not suffer from this breakup? The problem is they already knew they're gonna do it and they came up with the idea and they had more time than you. For you, it's been out of nowhere maybe, or you might have seen signs and been kind of prepared. It's still hurtful. The right person would not plan to break things with you. They will try to fix it. They will stay with you. Additionally, when you look at what might have influenced you, you need to make sure that you fight certain beliefs that are not helping for your future. So let's say a woman broke up with you, now you think that all ladies are the same way. That's not rational. Once again, we rationalize things here. We're not bringing our baggages to the new relationships. We heal, we let it go. I think what might help here is Stoicism theory, where you are not controlling certain aspects of your life and you only take responsibility for the things that you're in control of. So here, people are not our puppets, and if they want to go, let them go. And it all leads us to crucial number 5, let them go. That's the hardest part of the whole healing process, and without it, I don't think that you can ever move on, to be honest with you. You need to stop idolizing things and remember that they were not perfect and the relationship was not perfect either. Nevertheless, everything should come from the place of kindness and love, and you simply say, I respect your choice and I want you to be happy. Truly happy. The hatred might damage you more. It is destructive feeling. Number 6, I really want you to get out of your bubble. We all get caught up with our daily life. We do the same things, and sometimes it's good to get out of there, try new things. Let's call it celebrate yourself here and there. Do things that you always wanted to, that you desired so much. Go for it. Learn something about yourself, because sometimes we might lose a part of ourselves in a relationship, and now it's time to gain it back. Go and communicate with other people. You might meet a very good community for yourself. And number 7, a big no to rebounds and overworking. With rebounds, I don't think it's helping. Maybe for some time, but it's masking everything. It's not a real work on yourself. Face the problems. You can do this. Overworking is bad because once again you're trying to hide behind the things, which is fine. Let's say there is a lot you're dealing with and too much emotions, and let's say it's been already for too long and nothing helping. In that case, it's okay to just put your focus into work or something that you like doing until you feel better and you can come back to self-healing. I would say one thing. Rebounds are fine only if you said to a person in advance that you are in a specific stage of your life and what's going to happen now in between you two is only casual, or you use them for certain things, most likely you're going to do that. That's why I don't recommend you doing rebound, because I don't want you to mislead other people, and I want you to be honest with yourself and them. Please remember that your person will always choose you, will try to communicate, will try to make things better, and so will you. You shouldn't be super harsh on yourself with the breakup, and it takes two people to create something beautiful. I really want you to take your time in order to heal yourself so you don't damage the next relationship. You're not trying to fill the void inside yourself, and you're not there for the wrong reasons. You need to stop questioning certain things, because it can be ruminating thoughts. These questions provoke even more questions. Don't do this to yourself. Even if the person is super communicative, not always they can give us answers themselves, because some of them have traumas from childhood, some of them got influenced by many things, and they couldn't know themselves why they operate on a specific manner. So all of this is just destructive, and it's not helping, and we need to focus on something that's gonna help us get through it and we are ready again. Another thing that I really want you to practice is to be present. Sometimes I think about, would it matter in long-term perspective, let's say 5 years from now on, how important this would be? It will be important, but the lesson, or let's say the other way around, if I would meet your future self 10 years from now and be like, hey, John, or Sarah, what do you think about the moment of your past? I'm sure you would be thinking, I wish I would experience life. I wish I wouldn't be caught up in my head. So please help yourself to get out of this cycle. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helps you, at least in some way. You can share your experiences in the comment section if you want to. Maybe you can find somebody to talk with at the time being. I'll see you all on my streams to discuss more about this topic and prepare the new one.